Good evening. Welcome. Hi. It's been bitterly cold here in Jersey this week, but we knew that was going to happen. It's too good to be true. You know what? I forgot to put this light on. Excuse me. I was wondering why my face was so dark. Bam! There it is. We start again. Hi. I'm Charmin. You're here for Music in Bloom, and I welcome you. I was saying it's been bitterly cold. We got teased last week. It was very, very warm. Not now. It's bitterly cold. I've been inside for 2 days, with the exception of walking my dog. Oh, the theme this week that we're going to be talking about is this concept called live your bliss. Live your bliss and be yourself and follow your own dreams. Live Your Bliss, as I was reading about it, came from a guy named Joseph Campbell back in the 70s. And of course, I was a child of the 70s, and you didn't have to tell us twice to live our bliss because we ran with it. But what I didn't know is that even though he was a professor of mythology, he actually influenced the writing and production of Star Wars. So if you want to put those two things together, you can. The first song I'm going to do for you is a song I wrote about something that a lot of people are haunted with, which is that feeling of not being good enough. And if you can come to terms with it and break free of it, you can live your bliss. Very hard to do it while you're lost in it. And that's what this song is called. I can see it in faces, people reading me like a book, flipping through my pages, never a second look. Disapproval written deep within my soul. And if their caps on lower cases, stereotype is clear. Empty words and spaces, insensitive and insincere. What my mind may know, my heart cannot control. It makes me think that I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm good enough for some, not good enough for me. I'm afraid of open spaces, I don't want to be at that. Covered up the bases, I never know where I'm at. I would rather sit and watch the power play. I try to act like I'm above it, not like I'm running scared. Pretending they could take that game and shove it, won't be prepared. I would rather sit with weighted feet of clay. It makes me feel like I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm good enough for some, not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm good enough for some, not good enough for me. And the days turn into weeks, and the months turn into years, and life just disappears. I'm tired of feeling like I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm good enough for some, but not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm good enough for some, not good enough. I'm good enough for some, not good enough for me. I wrote that song from a place of feeling like that, but I don't feel like that anymore. However, in my work, in my joy, I will say, of meeting people who are trying to break free of the things that are stopping them from living their bliss, I hear this a lot about that feeling like, what if I fail? What if I'm not as good as I think I am? What if the thing that I think is such a great idea really sucks? Then I'm wasting all this time, all this money. And if you can break free from that, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that you listen to that tug, that calling that's going on within you, and you go for it. It's the journey. It's always the journey. It's always the journey. It'll take you up to new places. Let me see who agrees with me here. Hey, Frank. Frank is a relative that I haven't met yet, but he's from my sister's side of the family. But I thank you for coming. Alexandria, yeah. See, Alexandria was a guest a couple weeks ago, our ballet dancer, and she says, I don't feel that way anymore either. Good for you, honey, because you're young. You're not wasting time. And Ellen, hey, Ellen, I agree, she says, big heart. Such a strange medium. I see hearts and claps and things like that, but I don't have any people that I can interact with. Getting used to it, though. I'm going to do a couple songs that they're about being far away, long ago and far away, feeling like you're so far away from something and you're longing to be close to it. And it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing, it could be an idea. Hey, Mark, hi. It could be an idea. It's just that feeling that it's too far away and you conceived of it possibly too long ago. Now, you know, I do songs from all different genres, standards, all different things, originals. So these are some songs you may recognize, you may not. This one is Long Ago and Far Away, written by Jerome Kern. I wonder if Allison would know what musical that was from. I bet you do, Allison. Jerome Kern, Long Ago and Far Away. Long ago and far away, I dreamed a dream one day, and now that dream is here beside me. Once the skies were overcast, oh, but now my clouds have passed. You're here at last. Chills run up and down my spine. Aladdin's lamp is mine. The dream, my dream was not denied me. Just one look and then I knew that all I longed for long ago was you. Carole King. So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know that you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. And holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're just far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. But if I could only work this life out my way. I'd rather spend it being close to you. You're far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Does not help to know you're so far away, so far away. Traveling around gets me down and lonely. Nothing else to do but close my mind. I sure hope the road don't come to me. There't so many things that I've yet to find. Hey, so far, so far, so far away. This is a song I discovered by a rock group. I believe they're in the 90s, called Stained, Stained. And I love the song, and it fit with what I wanted to sing about tonight. And it's the same title, So Far Away. This is my life. It's not what I was before. All of these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be dreaming. Now that we're here, so far away, and all the struggle we thought was in vain, all the mistakes one life contained, they all finally start to go away. Now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day. I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. These are my words that I've never said before. I think I'm doing okay. This is my smile that I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be dreaming. Now that I'm here, so far away, and all the struggle we thought was in vain, and all da-da-da start to go away. Now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day. I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I do love when I find a song that's so perfect, a song I never heard of before, a song that makes me want to learn it. And I do love the words to this song, especially when he said, I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I really like that a lot. Now, you wonder why I don't memorize? I don't trust my memory. So that's why I use words. I'm working on it. It's happening, but slowly. Joseph Campbell says, 7 things you must do to unlock your own bliss. Know what it is. So you have to identify what is it that I need to do that would bring me joy. Discover your bliss. There are lots of things that you can do. Write a journal, write a blog, do what you have to do. Make it a must. Put it at the top of your list, not somebody else's, yours. You could do, of course, other people you love, but make sure you're on that list also. Forget what other people think of you. Oh, God, yes. Unfortunately, I had to wait till I was 70 to get to that point, but I really don't care. I wish I thought that way when I was 20, 15 even. Get used to being uncomfortable, because when you pursue something you love, it's not all roses. It's hard work. It is work, and you're going to have disappointments. Get used to it. Put yourself out there. Give yourself a call to action. And by the way, I have a class I'm doing Wednesday night at 7. It's on my Facebook. It's on my site if you want to check it out. And the class is called Get It Done, where I'm teaching you what I learned about getting it done. And I've been working at this for a while to be able to accomplish a lot of things that I procrastinated. So if you would like to share some of those tips, I would love to see you there Wednesday, 7 o'clock Wednesday. Let me say hi to people who are showing up. Yes, hey. Did I say hello to you, Allison? I hope so. Good. Okay. There's a poem I wanted to read. Here's to the crazy ones. This was by Rob Siltonen. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. And then that title, that round peg in a square hole, I wrote a song off of that. So here we go. Allison says, what others think of you is none of your business. I like that, Allison. You're so wise. Allison's from Canada. Okay, this song is called Square Peg in a Round Hole. I'm a dollar bill in a wallet filled with hundreds. I'm a daffodil in a vase filled of orchids. I knew it well. I was not like the other kids. I got used to living like a tortured soul, feeling like a square peg in a round hole. I'm a jazz riff in a Beethoven sonata. I tried to blend, to defend, but I ain't no Jake LaMotta. I keep trying, 'cause I know I've just gotta find a different way to play this role, living like a square peg in a round hole. Lines get drawn, who's praised, who's scorned, and being different becomes a cross to bear. Round holes conform, square pegs transform, till they just no longer care. I'll be scatting loud in a room of Hail Marys. I stand out in a crowd that conformity buries. I'm the independent party in a land of primaries. Just living free, well, that's my goal. Love being a square peg in a round hole. rising with hope. Don't respond to the meanness of the sad misanthropes who are lost in extremeness. Well, I'm either a dope or a sweet freaking genius. Oh, can't stop me now, 'cause I'm on a roll. Love being a square peg in a round hole. Mm-hmm. Square peg in a round hole. So that's where you go from not feeling good enough to just saying, let me see, are there any children here? I really don't give a shit. That's where you have to get to in order to be free enough to do your thing. Yes, I agree. Thank you all for coming. Allison, yes. Well, you know what? I got two extremely talented guests tonight speaking about being a freaking genius and talented people, and I'm going to bring them up right now to let them introduce themselves to you. You're a sweet freaking genius, Tom. I think so.
Yes, he is.
I try hard. And you're right. You got to keep at it because it's nothing's easy. It doesn't come easy. The harder you work, the luckier you get. And at least there's a satisfaction of conquering something. Take something on that's a little bit harder, that a little more than you can really handle, and then rise up to meet the challenge, and then raise the bar. Or
and
somebody else.
That, Tom, speaking of that, that's how we met, because I took on something that was a little challenging, and
very impressive though.
And well, I think that I think Alfred called you once and said, "Are you going to help us?" Because I was drowning, and I got to say, thank God for YouTube. Thank God for YouTube, because it's just so helpful. But Tom helped me with the audio, the sound for the movie, and if you think it's easy, it is so not easy. And I didn't know how hard it was.
Yeah, it was a big project. I was impressed that you would take on something that huge. I was thinking maybe it would be a 5-minute video or a 20-minute documentary, and there was a lot of scenes. Yeah, it was a good storyline. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You were a huge part of it, and Lula also had a great part. And we were looking for a certain character to play a certain part, and that was Lula. She did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
I'm going to show them a clip, and then we're going to talk about
it. Wow.
It's just a little piece, but it's not the whole thing. So if you want to know more about it,
before.
Does the Band Eat, you're going to have to find it on Amazon Prime, but I'll show you a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then, of course, there was the mob guy who had his gumad.
Love was meant for everybody else, but never was meant for me. Love is shared by everybody else, but nobody shared it with me. The fish in the sea, the birds in the trees, the monkey in the zoo, all say I love you. What's the matter with me? Well, I think love was never meant for me.
Oh my
God! But it was meant for you, because here you are. You see, so
it's a beautiful song, Sharman.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah. Oh my God!
You're. I say this a lot about the movie, that Alfred was quite brilliant in the casting, and he would see things that I wouldn't always see. Many characters that he chose, I said, "Yeah, really." And he saw you for the part. And then as I got to know you, I said, yeah, you're going to bring something that we didn't originally conceive of, but that's the way life goes. You know, you just wake up and all of a sudden, this is right, you know, and you're open to it.
I watched for first time. I didn't watch before. It's the first time that I watched me in the movie.
Oh, no, is this the first time? Have you been?
We saw it,
In
have
this
you been
movie?
in movies before? Have you been in movies before?
Oh, before in theaters, but it's the first time in movie.
But she's on television. She
Yeah.
has a television
Oh
show.
yeah.
Mine has, different kind of.
Would you tell the listeners, Lula, what do you do? What's your dream? What are you working on? You've been doing this a long time, but share with them where have you worked? You've done some amazing work, I know.
Yeah.
All the CDs, the music. She'll tell
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can tell her the many.
What is my project now? For 4 years, I work in my new project, but
It's a CD.
new
CD.
CD.
Uh-huh.
But the last year is almost ready. But for the pandemic, I changed everything. We changed everything now.
Yeah.
But this project is about my music, my Peruvian music,
Mm.
and it's like a legacy for my country because I learned too much beautiful music in America, and I met many people, also many musicians in trumpet jazz and
Trumpets. Yes.
trumpet jazz club.
That's where we met. Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you,
Yeah.
Christine and Enrico, because Christine and Enrico, they are like my brother and sister now, but
Yeah,
they introduced me many musicians, very important musicians.
Yeah.
And I remember once of the first time when I had my first show there, I sang Peruvian music, and Enrico, in the end of the show, Enrico told me, Lula, you need to sing more about your music because it's beautiful. And Vitali Merelli, maybe
I know. Yeah.
is
An
an
incredible.
excellent,
Yeah. Violinist. Yeah.
He told me the same. They told me this music is about inspiration. Maybe they don't understand the lyric because it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
But the rhythm is beautiful. Afro-Peruvian music and music from the Andes. And now my project is almost ready because I invite them and other musicians like
Claudio Roditi, Nick Rolfe,
Nick Rolfe, who was the pianist of Aretha Franklin, and Tim Reese, and that he plays with the Rolling Stones. And I invite them because I liked they contribute their talent with my music.
Yeah.
And I am I am waiting for
almost done.
it's almost done, but I am very
Now this song that I have, is this going to be on your CD, this song?
Oh, that was on another CD. That was I think the first CD that she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amar y Vivir?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Amor
is
de Locos was the name of the CD.
It was my other CD because I have 3 or 4 CDs now, and this is Amar y Vivir is a song who brought Consuelo Velázquez, who is the same composer of Bésame Mucho.
Yeah.
And I love this song. And I recorded this CD maybe 20 years 20 years ago. Oh my God.
But some songs are timeless and some CDs are timeless. And the reason I want to show it is because Tom is also very skilled in a videographer.
Yeah, he made the video, and thank you.
It was
beautiful.
It was a fun project. Yeah.
You do a lot of fun projects like that.
But you never know how they're going to come out, so you just go.
Yes. Tom just is good in everything.
And in the game and swing.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch a piece of this, which I think is.
Oh.
Porque no han de saber que te amo vida mía. Porque no he de decirlo si fundes tu alma con el alma mía. ¿Qué importa si después me ven llorando un día? Si acaso me preguntan, diré que te quiero mucho todavía. Se vive solamente una vez, hay que aprender a querer y a vivir. Hay que saber que la vida se aleja y nos deja llorando quimeras. No quiero arrepentirme después de lo que pudo haber sido y no fue. Quiero gozar esta vida teniéndote cerca de mí hasta que muera.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow is right.
Yeah, Tom made the video here, close to my house, close to my home.
We went out to play. It was really an exercise that many musicians need to go on television and lip sync, because they won't get the band is not there. They won't get the right. So when the camera's on you, you have to really know your song. And she didn't sing this song for 20 years. And I'm like going, unbelievable.
Yeah. But it is a beautiful video. It complements the song very well.
And to love and to live is the name of the song.
Yeah, to love and to live is the name.
If the people want to see more of that, you're on YouTube.
Oh,
yes, too
on
many.
your channel? Are you on
Many.
Lula Valdivia?
Lula Valdivia. Lula
Okay.
Valdivia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
so
in a search.
Yeah.
in search, yeah.
I
think-
have more songs. Comienza a Amanecer is the
Yeah, one of the first. Comienza on Sarah was a video she made when she was in Arequipa, I believe, right?
No, I
Oh,
was
Chile?
live in Chile.
Chile. Okay.
Yeah, I live in three
Okay.
countries, different countries. I was live there.
She's
Well,
a
you're-
traveler.
Now, I'm going to say, Tom, besides helping me so much on the movie, but besides being brilliant, you make me laugh all the time. And we do laugh, don't we, when we talk on the phone? We have the same sense of humor. So
yeah, he
so
does.
that helped diffuse a lot of the
Stress.
stress
Yeah.
because we were up against the time limit. And Lula, you did that take. I think, what did you do it in? 1, 2 takes and we were done when you filmed the movie? You were just
Yeah,
a natural.
1 or 2, no?
Yeah.
That's
You always do 2 just to make sure.
but you came ready, you came prepared.
because I enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love art. I love acting. I love singing. It's
Yeah.
my life.
I see that. Yeah. But thank you both so much for coming. And I'm hearing something, but I don't know where it's coming from. So anyway, thank you so much. And
No, thank you
thank
for
you for
having
inviting
us.
us.
Yeah,
It's always wonderful to see you. I know it's
Yeah.
looking great.
very nice.
my show.
Sherman. And
What-
say
what
hi,
is it?
Alfredo, please. Say
Yes.
hi, Alfredo.
I will do that. He said,
I love you guys.
But he's watching. So
Oh, nice.
And Gaetano.
Hi, Alfredo.
and that time, yeah. Did you see him walk through here? And then he looked at me because he's saying to me, "You didn't give me my snack tonight yet." And I know that. So I said, "Later." And he went back and laid down. So
He's good. He's good. Yeah.
all right. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you doing this. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sherman.
Bye-bye.
So one more song, a little piece of a song. But if you have not registered on my site, and I know most of you have, please do. Again, Wednesday night I have a class I'm doing. Actually, I was asked to share some of the tips on getting shit done, but I didn't advertise it that way. I just said getting it done. It being the thing you don't want to do. That's the it. 7 o'clock. And the link is on Bloomers or Live Your Bloom or my website. Now, there's one more song I wanted to do. And I was going to do it on guitar, but I'm too lazy to get up right now. So you all know the Nelsons show that they had, Ricky Nelson. I always loved all the Ricky Nelson songs. But I came across a song that, again, had something to do with exactly what we're talking about. Listen to the hook. The story why he wrote this song is because he changed the way he looked. He didn't want to be the clean-cut boy anymore. He wanted to change and evolve. And he did a concert in Madison Square Garden, and it wasn't received well because he changed. He wanted to do something different, and this is what the song was written about. And you know, sadly, Ricky Nelson was killed in a plane crash, 1985, with his whole band. But here's the song. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, or so he thought. A chance to share old memories and play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, well, they all knew my name, but no one recognized me. Hey, I didn't look the same, but it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone. No, you got to please yourself. Right? That's what we've been talking about. Well, people came from miles around. Everyone was there. Yoko brought her walrus. There was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes hid in Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone. No, you gotta please yourself. If you got to play at garden parties, I wish you a lot of luck. But if memories were all I sang, I'd rather drive a truck. And I like that verse because it kind of means if you want me to stay the same, you're out of luck, because I'm not going to stay the same. I'm going to evolve and expand and grow. It's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you gotta please yourself. You got to please yourself. You got to please yourself. And we finish with that poem where he says, and while some may see the crazy ones as crazy, you may see them as crazy, we see them as genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who actually do. So I thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you so much. I want to say good night. Bradley, I did your song. I hope you heard it long ago and far away. But if you didn't hear it, watch the replay, because I did it for you. So thank you all for coming. Happy blooming. Take care of yourselves. Follow your bliss. Live it. Good night. Okay, Gaetano, you get your snack now. Let's go. You've been a good boy.